We get the phone call. Your accessorize outside. No, can't stop, can't pull over, can't let you out. What? I had to pull up right here. I didn't have nowhere to park down there. Hey yo, what's rolling YouTube gang? It's your boy CJ. And today, I'm about to tell you guys about all the horrible accessorize that I've taken over the years. And let me tell you, some of these stories is gonna blow your mind. So you already know, let's stop wasting time and let's get it. Now the first thing that happened, literally happened the very first time that I used accessorize. And I know what you're thinking, if this happened the first time, why keep using them? Because I don't got a truck. I ain't rich. I can't afford to buy no new truck yet. So I gotta keep taking them, even if they suck sometimes. Anyway, you see it happen when I had to go back to the doctors just to get a checkup to see how my spinal cord and everything was doing. So they picked me up from my house, they take me to the doctor's office all the way in Manhattan. You know, everything was perfectly fine. They picked me up on time, they dropped me off on time, you know, no problem. So I'm thinking, accessorize isn't that bad. Why did I think that? Because when it came time for me to leave, these fools were late. And when I'm talking about late, they were late. They were over an hour and a half late, and the doctor's office was literally about to close. Like the security guard was waiting for me and my mother to leave because there's nothing but doctor's office on this side of the hospital. So me and my mother are standing like in the little doorway waiting for this damn accessorize as the security guard look at us like,
"You gonna leave? You need to leave. I want to go home."
The next you know, we get the phone call. Your accessorize outside. So we're like, all right, cool. Thank you. My mother look out the door and she's like,
"Wait, where's the accessorize? All I see is a car. That can't be for us."
Tell me why accessorize sent me a regular car to take me and my big ass wheelchair home.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Now I wasn't in this motorized wheelchair yet. I was in what's called a tilting space or something like that. It's basically a wheelchair for paralyzed people with spinal cord injury that allows you to tilt back and pressure release so you don't catch bed sores and stuff. I guess something happened in the system because they wound up sending me this regular ass car to take my ass all the way back to Queens. So my mom's give the driver the benefit of the doubt. We go outside and we talk to him. We're like,
He can't get in this. Is there any way we can get another vehicle like the truck to come pick him up?
The driver looks at us and is like,
"No, this is all we got right now."
my mother tells him,
"We can't take this home. How's he going to get back to Queens?"
The driver literally looks at my mom's and says,
"Well, we're gonna have to put in a request and they're gonna have to come pick you up."
My mom's like,
"All right, how long is that going to take?"
The driver says,
"Probably an hour, hour and a half, because it looks like there's no vehicles in this area."
What the fuck? I'm sitting there in this wheelchair like, what? What do you mean an hour, hour and a half? Bro, I can't stay out here. The office is closing. He's like,
"Well, that's the best we could do."
My mom tells the driver,
"Never mind, you can just leave. We'll flag down a cab."
now if anybody lives in New York that's paralyzed, you already know. Flagging down a damn taxi cab to drive a person in a wheelchair is like pulling teeth because they do not like getting out the car and strapping down wheelchairs because they're lazy. So we tried to flag down one taxi driver. He looked at the wheelchair and was like,
No.
and then drives off. Like, bruh, what's wrong with you? I need your help. This is your job. Do your job. Stupid. Then we flagged down another taxi driver who was really cool. He picks me up, drives me all the way home with no problem because the accessorize was not trying to have it. They was not trying to help me at all. Now that one was not that bad. You know, it probably was just a little mistake in the system.
Nope.
But the next one literally pisses me off to this day. See, one day Bae and I was trying to go to the movies. You know, it was literally the first time I was going to leave the house and, you know, do something out amongst the world since my injury. So we booked to go to the movie theaters, right? You would think it would be no problem. You see me booked to go to the movie theaters now and it's no problem, right? Except for that time when accessorize caught a flat tire. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. So we booked for us to go to the movie theaters. Tell me why the accessorize driver was late. Yup, an hour and a half late. Once again, they're late. We should start calling these things excessively late. So the movie was supposed to start at 4 p.m. and they were supposed to come pick me up around like 2 o'clock to get me there with time to spare. These dudes ain't picked me up until about like 3:30. And I'm like, what the hell? Babe, we might not even make it there on time to see the movie.
Nope.
When the accessorize driver pulled up, we looked at him and said, yo, you think we'll make it there in time? He's like,
Yeah, it's not that far. It's right there.
Stop the cap.
nope. This man was lying his ass off. So we get on the ride. He straps me down, which took about 10 minutes. And you know, time is just tick, 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 ticking away. And the whole time, Bae is sitting there like,
I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it.
but you know me, I'm trying to be positive. I'm like, nah, we'll make it. We'll make it.
How, Sway?
Can y'all guess what happened? We didn't make it.
Stupid.
But wait, I'm going a little too fast for y'all. Let me slow it down. After I get strapped down, we start heading towards the movie theaters. And I'm looking at the time, and that's when it starts to hit me. Yeah, we really ain't gonna make this. So I'm like, yo, Bae, yeah, you right. We not gonna make this. Maybe we could get off the Accessoride and take a cab home, or walk home. It's not really that far. I mean, it might take us a little while to get home, but we could get home. So she agrees with me. I'm like, yo, driver, can you let us off right here? Or can you take us back to the house? The driver looks in the rearview mirror and says,
Nope, can't do that.
Why the you lying?
and I'm like, okay. Can you call somebody and, tell them that I want to get off? I don't want to go to the movie theaters and then end up having to stay there for 2-3 hours and not be able to see the movie and have to wait for you guys to come pick me up. Now understand, this is before we had Uber and Lyft accessible cars. So I would have to wait for a Accessoride to come get me. The driver gives us an attitude and says,
No, can't stop, can't pull over, can't let you out, can't turn around.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
You have to go to the destination.
and me and Bae on the ride looking at each other like, is this man kidnapping us?
You stupid.
I don't want to be kidnapped today.
Bruh.
Especially not by no damn Accessoride driver. So we sit on this damn van for 45 to 50 minutes. Clearly we missed the beginning of the movie. And he drives us all the way to the damn movie theaters and let us off. He had the nerve to tell us,
Enjoy the movie, have a good day.
Mans is this? Get him the out of here.
stupid, we're late because of your dumb ass. Now we walk into the movie theater and we're clearly late. We're OD late. We so late that when we showed the lady the ticket, she's like,
You know you're late, right?
we're like, yeah, is there any way we can get a refund for another day? She looks at me, sees I'm in a wheelchair, and she's like,
You know what? Yeah, I can do that for you. Don't worry about it.
now this lady was extremely nice because she reversed the tickets for us. But guess what? We had to sit there in the lobby looking like two lost sad puppies waiting for the Accessoride to come pick us up because this asshole left us there. Now when the new driver came, we're talking to him and we're like, yeah, the driver wouldn't stop, pull over, or take us back home. He's like,
What? He could have just called dispatch and either let you off right there or took you right back to the house. He was being an asshole.
what? You mean to tell me I sat right here for 3 hours waiting for y'all to come pick me up when this idiot could have took me back home? I swear, you can't trust these drivers sometimes. They're straight up asshole. They don't give two shits that I'm in a wheelchair. And did I forget to mention that I wasn't in my motorized wheelchair yet? So Bae was pushing me around. That whole day was a mess. That whole day pissed me off. And to this day, I'm still pissed off by that situation. Matter of fact, after that situation, I didn't take a Accessoride for a whole year. Yup, I was that pissed off. But I wasn't as pissed off as this one Accessoride driver. Yo, let me tell you. So if you live in New York, you know Accessoride got these weird Beetle, London type looking cars that they drive around picking up wheelchair people and able-bodied people. So tell me why. The very first time that I took this vehicle, it was memorable. But not for me. Memorable for the damn lady that got on the vehicle with me. So the driver comes and pick me up. You know, everything's A-okay. I'm in the vehicle looking around like, hey, I like this. They're not going to take me all over the place because it doesn't have that much room to pick up a lot of people. So I'm like, you know what? I like taking these vehicles. I hope I can get this vehicle again. My mind was changed after the driver did what she did. So she goes to pick up this little old lady, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Pick up the little old lady. It's not that much room in here, but she could fit. But in order to pick up this lady, she had to go all the way to the corner and the lady had to walk to the car. Now the lady could barely walk. She's using a cane. She's walking all like, You know, she's pretty old, which is understandable. You know, she's lived a long time. And when she gets to the car, you know, she has a little attitude. She's a little upset that she had to walk. So she tells the driver,
Hey, can you bring down the lift so I can walk on?
the driver looks at her like, you can't pick your leg up.
A minute. Wait a minute.
She's like,
No, I'm old and my legs don't lift that high.
the lady sucks her teeth and then lowers the rent for her. So the little old lady walks onto the Accessoride. She says hi to me. She said hi to Babe. Then the little old lady proceeds to sit down. Now as the lady Accessoride driver is pushing the rent back into the vehicle, the little old lady is complaining. She's like,
Hey, Next time, can you just pick me up in front of my house?
This accessorized driver, I don't know what was going on with her. I don't know if she had a bad day, if she stubbed her toe on the side of the bed or something.
Bruh.
But she looked at this little old lady and was like, what? I had to pull up right here. I don't have nowhere to park down there. The little old lady's like,
There's a parking space right in front of my house. There's always a parking space in front of my house.
the accessorized driver sucks her teeth and said, well, I didn't see it. So the little old lady is, you know, she's a little flustered, a little angry right now. First off, she had to walk all the way down the block with her walker. And then on top of that, this accessorized driver is giving her nothing but attitude. The little old lady is like really upset right now. The driver then gets in the vehicle and says, do you want to go or do you want to stay? The little old lady says,
I never say I didn't want to take the ride. I was just asking, can you pick me up in front of my house next time?
the driver said, well, I can't because there's no space. And she begins to drive on. That's when the little old lady looks at Bae and says,
Can you believe the way she's talking to me?
the driver says, I don't have to take you. You can stay right here. You don't have to go.
Who the you think you talking to?
The little old lady's like,
Wow, why are you talking to me like that?
the driver's like, I don't care. I don't care. You don't have to go. I will leave your ass right here. Keep talking and watch. Keep talking and watch.
I want to punch you in the face so bad right now, but
So now the little old lady mind is blown. She is pissed off. She's upset. Little old lady said,
You know what? Whatever. I have nothing to say.
and she sits back. I don't know if the word what or the word ever pissed this driver off.
You stupid.
But she flipped. She pulled the accessorized over. She says, get out, get out, get the out. I'm not taking you. I'm not taking you. She says all of this in front of me and Bae, and me and Bae are looking at each other like, no. Are you really gonna speak and treat this little old lady like this? Yeah. The accessorized driver didn't give two shits. She kicked this lady off that ride so quick, fast. And you know what? She was actually a block away from where she picked the lady up. So the little old lady had to walk all the way back to her house. She didn't care about that little old lady or anything else. She was just pissed the hell off. Then after she kicks the little old lady off, the whole ride is all quiet, awkward, and we're like, okay, what the hell just happened? Bae's looking at the driver like, try me, kick me off. It's going down. It's going down. But luckily, that didn't happen. I swear, these drivers sometimes have no respect.
Nope.
Like, what if that was her grandma? She would be pissed off. I mean, that's crazy, but not as crazy as how I almost got stuck in Manhattan because the damn elevator broke. Yup, on the floor waiting, elevator broke. And I had to call 911 in the ambulance. Yo, come back next week and I'll tell you guys how I almost had to stay the night in a Manhattan building by myself. Well, with Bae and the rats.
Never